Hello everybody, Izzola here, welcome back to Pokemon Yellow. So, in the last episode, we did the entirety of the Silph dungeon. And I'm just realizing I should probably deposit some of the items we got there. So, during the Silph dungeon, we got our 5th party member, Nessie. I did a bunch of training off screen, and this is the current move pool that we're rocking. I got everybody up to about level 39, 40. That way, they're about equal with, or they're not too far behind Psycho. So we no longer need the card key. I'm gonna put the full heal away. I'm also going to put away the Master Ball. And TMO3. Alright, so, you know what? I'm gonna put Teto in the front of the party. So in today's episode, let's go ahead and explore around a little bit to see what we can find in Saffron City before we take on Sabrina in the gym. Okay, yeah, we already saw that one. You beat Team Rocket all alone? That's amazing! Why, thank you. Thank you for writing. I hope to see you soon. Hey, don't look at my letter! Copycat is cute! I'm getting her a Pokédoll! Okay. So, one of these buildings should be... Is it here? No, it isn't. My daughter likes to mimic people. Her mimicry has earned her the nickname Copycat around here. Okay, well I don't have a Pokédoll for her, so that's gonna suck for her. So Rocket Boss is escaping Silph's building. Okay, see, that's the gym. Actually no, this is where we need to go. So, this is the fighting dojo. It's right next to Sabrina's gym. Oh, ha! You're trespassing in our fighting dojo! So this was the original Saffron City Gym. However, they got run out by Sabrina because Psychic is absurdly powerful. They all were... Now, the Pokemon used by the Black Belts can be powerful. However, they all rely on the same fighting and normal attacks to deal damage. I kid you not, a single ghost... Like, if you use any of the Haunter line here, you will have 0 issues. Okay, well, maybe not with the final guy, but it is what it is. Now, you may be wondering, why am I here in the first place? Like, this entire thing just seems optional. Doesn't seem like we really need to take on this place if we want to fight Sabrina. Especially because her gym's right next to it, and it's not being blocked anymore. However, if you want to get something for your Pokédex, I hear you're good! Show me! You will have to come through here. In fact, unless you can figure out a way to get both rewards, or like you have 2 Game Boys and 2 Gen 1 games, you're not going to be able to get both of the rewards here, just like in, just like with the fossils. Judge! 1 point! Nothing defriends me! I break boulders for training! Is that so? Level 36 Primate Bay. Not bad, not bad. However, Drill Peck is easily your biggest nightmare. Yow! Some fingers! Cool! Take your shoes off! No. I'm not a barbarian, sir. Jeez. Jeez, Louise. Anyways, we just deal with this guy, and then we should only have to fight the last trainer in here. Also, the reason why I'm not sending out Nessie is because she, well, she's part ice. For those of you who may not know, ice is an incredible offensive type due to the fact that it hits a lot of common types incredibly hard. And it makes for a very good coverage option. Defensively, it is the single worst type, as it has a weakness to the most common coverage moves, period. Grunt! I am the Karate Master. I am the leader here. You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy. Okay. Alright. Now, this Black Belt is the leader of the fighting dojo, and he only has 2 Pokémon. His first Pokémon is Hitmonlee. Now, Hitmonlee has quite the impressive collection of fighting type kicks. In fact, its jump kicks do solid damage, though they can miss occasionally and damage him via backfire. He's also got Rolling Kick, which, while not as strong as them, it stops enemy attacks before they begin, because I'm pretty sure that's priority. Hitmonlee is easily among the best of this game's fighting Pokémon. So what about his other Pokémon? Hitmonchan. Hitmonlee is to Bruce Lee what Hitmonchan is to Jackie Chan. That's the origin of their names, by the way. Now, Hitmonchan is in a worse position. Let's talk about the good thing. So firstly, it learns the multi-hit Comet Punch, and it also learns the Elemental Punches, meaning Fire, Ice, and Thunder, for good coverage. However, Hitmonchan has utterly horrendous special, which severely limits how good the Elemental Punches actually can be on it. Beaten! Indeed, I have lost. But I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prize fighting Pokémon. Choose whichever one you like. I'm going to grab Hitmonlee. You want the hard-kicking Hitmonlee? Yes. But he is not going to be on our team. For the record, better not get greedy. Yeah, you cannot take the other one. That is why you need 2 games. So, I don't think there's really anything else for us to really take a look at here. Actually, no, there is one thing. So, if we can find the mart... Mr. Psychic's house. Actually, I'm curious. What does Mr. Psychic do? Wait! Don't say a word! You want this! M29, that contains Psychic. You can lower the target's special abilities. You know, gee, that would have been nice were it not for the fact that Psycho learned it via level up. However, very few Pokemon actually learn that move via level up. So, Mr. Psychic is legitimately, like, the only way for a lot of Pokemon that can learn Psychic to learn Psychic. Actually, yeah, because we are depositing Hitmonlee. No, I didn't mean to access Bill's PC. I meant to access my PC. That way I can put away M29. Alright, so if we can find the mart, which I think it's on the other side of town. Yeah, I think it's on this side of the town. Okay, so not there. Can I help you, sir? I flew here on my pitch yacht when I read about Sylph. Story over, I missed the media action. Okay, so here's the mark. So we have some new items we can buy here. Specifically, we can now buy Hyper Potions, Max Repels, which I am just going to sell all 13 of these repels. Extra spending cash. I can't put a price on that. And what else can I sell? So first things first, I want to buy some more revives. Yeah, 11 sounds about right. We can also get ourselves full heals while we're here. And the other new item we can buy here is Hyper Potions. Hyper Potions are... well, there's really no reason to not buy them. They're basically the best healing item without being too pricey. Like, I know that later on there should be full restores, but those are basically just full heals and max potions in one, and we don't really need that. Alright. So, let's put Todonis up front. Because it's time for us to finally take on Sabrina's gym. Yo! Champ in the making! Sabrina's Pokémon use Psychic power instead of Force. Fighting Pokémon are weak against Psychic Pokémon. They get creamed before they can even aim a punch! It's the same thing with poison types as well. So take this elevator and we'll be in this room. Sabrina is young, but she's also our leader. You won't reach her easily. Now, this entire gym specializes in Psychic-type Pokémon. Except for, like, the three Channeler trainers who, for whatever reason, are using Ghost types. I'm not sure why they're even here. But Todonis is a very good option for this gym. Now, I will admit, I did do quite a bit of training, but the reason why I didn't do any more training is because I think we can take on Sabrina's gym at our current levels. Particularly, I am worried about Sabrina in particular. Alright, so about to use Slowbro. And, okay, I see what's going on here. Can you stop using Growl? Okay. I lost my concentration! And I am realizing it might be a better option. Nah, it's whatever. Alright. What about you? You know that power alone isn't enough? No, I don't know that. Anyways, this guy has a Mr. Mime, which uses Light Screen, which is only for special attacks. Let's go Todonis with the critical hit. His other Pokemon is Kadabra. Okay. I don't believe this! Alright, and immediately taking this teleporter back. If we come down here, we have a channeler right there. I'm going to swap Tadonis out for Tedo. Actually, you know what? No. I want to give Nessie some time to shine. You and I, our Pokémon shall fight. Okay. Like I said, there are 3 Channeler trainers in this gym that will use Ghost types. So, Ice Beam. This is a move that Lapras learns naturally. Ooh, Nightshade. So Nightshade's an interesting move that Ghastly just used because damage it deals is based on the user's level. And nice lick, you didn't even get the paralysis. Anyways, like I was saying, Ice Beam is an incredibly powerful Ice-type move that Nessie learns via level up. In the end, I am going to be using Ice Beam over Blizzard, simply because Ice Beam is more reliable no matter what. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is, game. I see how it is. Jeez. And you're just planning on using Nightshade to whittle me down. Okay, I see. I see. Jesus. Alright, fine. Edo, get out there. I feel bad for Nessie because I wanted this to be like her first full victory, but no, because of that stupid. Anyways, I'm going to go heal after this fight. I lost after all. I'll be right back. Alright, so now that we are back at the gym, so let's take this one and then let's take this teleporter instead. Does our unseen power scare you? No, it just annoys me, sir. So this guy's got 4 Pokémon. And disable failed because, oh yeah, it just does. Now, am I overleveled for the regular trainers? Yes. That is never not going to be a thing. Am I overleveled for Sabrina? No. Okay, well, if this were the original Red and Blue, I'd be about properly leveled for her, because her Pokemon are like late 30s, early 40s at best. But in Yellow, eh. Okay. I never foresaw this. Maybe you should've. Maybe you should've, you know? I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, which brings us back to down here. And then I'm going to take this one. Quickly throw Nessie up front. Because I want her to get a full-on win before Gym 7. Pokémon take on the appearance of their trainers. Pokémon must be tough then. Think? thank you for the compliment. Anyways, this Chandler should only have one Pokemon, that being this Haunter. Which is level 38. Now, what's really interesting is that, the Frozen status in this game is incredibly powerful. And if you can manage to inflict it, well, every ice move in this game has a 10% chance of inflicting Frozen. So if you can inflict it, go for it. Alright, so I will take this one, and then this one. That way we could fight you. Sabrina is younger than I, but I respect her. Yeah, maybe because she could just kick your ass. Like, come on. Ghastly being part poison screwed it over so much in this generation. Oh, you're using Confuse Ray on me? Okay. Come on, Nessie. You can do this, girl. Yes! There we go. And a Haunter, okay. Nice crit! Alright. And with that, I'm just gonna put Tyrannus up front. So immediately, let's take this teleporter and come back to this room. Saffron Pokemon Gym is famous for its psychics. You want to see Sabrina, I can tell. Pretty sure you could just do that by seeing my face instead of reading my mind, but... Okay, you do you. One Slowbro. Okay, admittedly it is level 38, but it's still a Slowbro. Damn, Tyrannus! Withdraw just to boost your defense when you're this low on health. I swear, man. Anywho. Alright, now we want to take this bottom right or bottom left teleporter. Save your game! Alright. Everybody ready? I had a vision of your arrival. I have had psychic power since I was a child. I first learned to bend spoons with my mind. I dislike fighting, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. It's time to fight Sabrina! In Red and Blue, Sabrina has 4 Pokemon. On level 38 Kadabra, 37 Mr. Mime, 38 Venomoth, for whatever reason, and a level 43 Alakazam. In Yellow, she's done 3 Pokemon, which is just the entire Abra line, but they are all level 50. Now, granted, her Abra is... well, it shouldn't be too much of an issue for us. We can just use Amnesia and then an X accuracy to deal with all the accuracy drops. And then hopefully Tyrannus can just sweep the entire gym. However, all 3 of her Pokemon in this game are level 50, so be careful about that. Tyrannus knowing Amnesia is a godsend, because that means we don't have to worry too much about taking a lot of damage. And Body Slam takes out Kadabra. Alright, her final Pokemon, Alakazam. Now, Alakazam is the big issue here. So it has Recover. And she's an X Defend, okay. We still on a KO! That's my boy! Level 41. Harden, no. You are not learning Harden. I'm sorry, but no. I'm shocked, but a loss is a loss. I admit, I didn't work hard enough to win. You earned the Marsh Badge. Hell yeah. Marsh Badge makes Pokemon up to level 70 obey you. Stronger Pokemon will become wild, ignoring your orders in battle. So don't raise your Pokemon too much. Wait! Please, take this TM with you. We received TM46. TM46 is Psywave. It uses powerful Psychic Waves to inflict damage. That is the final move we need, that we need for, Psycho. And I'm going to forget Disable. And with that, we have 5 gym badges. So, what exactly comes next? Well, we need to go to our, well, firstly, we need to get out of here. Alright, and now we have 1. If we check our town map... So, our next goal is to get here to Fuchsia City. Now, we have 2 paths to Fuchsia City. We could go Route 17, or 16, 17, and 18. Or we can go down Route 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now, I did admittedly explain about Route 16 through 18, and while that is the faster route, there isn't really much that we can actually do there. In fact, I did forget to mention 1 new Pokemon there, and that's because it's only available in Red and Blue. So in Red and Blue, you can trade a Slowbro, which you can fish up fairly easily, for a Lickitung. Admittedly, Lickitung is not that good in this generation. It doesn't have access to its evolution Licky until Gen 4, and all it can learn here is normal types. Meanwhile, yellow players instead get a trade where they can trade Tangela, which is a rare Pokemon, for Parasect. Yeah, no. Furthermore, we can only take the 16, 17, and 18 route if we have the bicycle, which we do not. Now, admittedly, I can fly over to Vermilion City and then just fly. Like, so here's the thing, right? So we could fly over to here and find the need to find the Pokemon Fanatics place. Where is that exactly? That's it? Pokemon Fan Club, yeah. So if we come into here, and we ask the chairman, I chair the Pokemon Fan Club. I have more than 100 Pokemon, I love them all. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon, so... you come to hear me brag about my Pokemon? Yes, good, then listen up. My favorite Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it's stunning, kindly, love it. Hug it when sleeping, warm and cuddly, spectacular, ravishing. Oops, look at the time, I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. We have received a bike voucher. Exchange that for a bicycle. Don't worry, my pharaoh will fly me anywhere, so I don't exactly need a bicycle. I hope you like cycling. Now, we could have done this as early as, like, episode 7, 8, or 9. Like, before we actually left Vermilion. The reason why I didn't is because the bicycle, while being a key item, it's, how do I put it? It's not strictly necessary for this generation unless you want to go down 16, 17, and 18. And I don't. Where's the bike shop anyways? We went there once and I forgot where it is. This isn't it. Let's see. Is it up here? That ain't it. I actually forgot where it is. Is this? There it is. Okay. Oh, that's a bike voucher. Okay, here you go. Now we have the bicycle, we can move around faster than walking speed because the running shoes do not exist in this generation. However, bike isn't all that good. Now, here's the thing. We already got the Swift TM. So here's the big deal. So we could either go to Lavender Town or to Celadon City. I am going to go to Celadon City, and that is where we are going to be ending this episode. So I hope all of you enjoyed, and I'll see all of you in the next episode, where we head to Fuchsia City. So until then, goodbye!